Comic Army, greetings. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this live stream finds you safe and well. Happy New Comic Book Day, everybody. We're right in the middle of Christmas week. And for those of you that checked out my live stream Monday, thank you very much. It seems like the number has diminished greatly from the 70 people that were watching compared to the couple people that are watching now. But that's cool. That's cool. And let's just bring in the pride and joy of California. Rob,
reporting for duty, sir.
How are you?
The problem is we're not giving away 700 books.
Yeah,
we're just showing off the books we got.
Yeah, the thing is, I've got in mind one or two or three things that I'll give away if I ever cross 700. Right now, I think I'm sitting at
go 750. Come on, make it a roundish. Forget
I'm sitting at
600 and 700. Go 750.
I think I'm sitting at 535. Let me just take a quick look here.
That's all right. That's all good. Or just take the time to relax and enjoy where you're at.
Yeah, 535. So I'm thinking.
Don't pay attention. I don't.
Like when I cross 560, I'll make the announcement of officially what I'm going to give away. But it'll be cool.
If you're talking about doing it at 700, don't do it at 560.
Oh, 600. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I would say
nothing but a heartache. I mean, it's just like I just let it go.
I totally meant to
say, hey, people, if you like us, like and subscribe. If you don't like us, like and subscribe anyways. Either way,
help the family out. I totally meant to say 600, but my brain is just scattered right now. But anyways, c'est la vie. Let's just give a quick shout out to those.
Tish, that's French. Wait, you're not Tish.
Oui, monsieur. Parlez-vous français? White Tiger.
Well, no, I can't even say that right now. Now I question myself. As I started, I was about to say, but I was always saying that I might be mispronouncing that and being obscene. So let's not.
Ruben, how are you, my man? Hope that you're doing well. Chip 3 Pops, hello. Hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. And Las Crucius, my man. Hope that you're doing well. And I'm presuming. Nice warm Mexico, nice warm New Mexico. Pardon me.
I don't know how warm he is. I don't know if he's just missing the cold front or not. I haven't looked at the map.
Okay.
The way the cold air has been moving in.
Yeah.
The West has been.
Well, I can tell you how the North is
for us. For us, it's brisk. For you, it's not. But
for me, it's still just hoodie weather. It's literally 0 degrees, so freezing here, but it's hoodie weather.
I mean, I went out in hoodies and shorts, but I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like we're not getting up above 50 degrees Fahrenheit here, so.
Yeah, I get poked fun at because people are always bundled up, stuffed to their necks, stuffed to their nose, and I'm walking around in just a hoodie and like
unless you're
t-shirt kind of thing.
It's not that big of a deal, or unless it's really got a cold biting wind. That's where you need to have that.
That's a different animal,
shell,
especially in Ontario. Beef it. Thanks for joining us. On behalf of Rob and myself, we appreciate your time, everybody. The mad respect. You know what? I'm going to refer to this as the mad respect. Greetings, my man. Marsha Lewis. Thank you, and enjoy. A comic bookworm. Thanks for joining. Appreciate your time. Marty, as always, hope that you're doing well. Mad respect is saying 6 inches here in the Northwest. Yeah, that's every day. That's my every day. Well, Las Cruces is giving us an update. We're in a cold front right now. It's currently 59 degrees Fahrenheit.
For them down that south, that's cold.
Yeah. Okay. All joking aside, I totally get it. When
everything
you're
is
not
relative.
used to it, it's a son of a bitch.
Well, there's a few degrees of latitude between the southernmost parts of the United States and Canada.
Okay. It's just a handful.
There's also a few hours of daylight difference.
Chip 3 is saying it's raining in LA. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of misting here in Ontario. It was
We've
not a good drive for me coming home.
we've had
Yeah.
off and on rain where I'm at, and in the snow levels here in the San Francisco Bay Area dropped down to about 1,000 feet. So there
Yeah.
was actually snow on a lot of the foothills all around here, which is not on some at the peaks is usual, but down into the foothills is usually not the case. And in the Sierras going into Reno, those have been just completely shut down. They've been they've had something like 18 feet of snow. It's something insane, but it's not
Johnny,
enough to solve our drought problems yet.
oh, he said, Johnny, hope that you're doing well. I'm glad that you're still here. Joe, brother, hope that life is well for you in your neck of the woods. Marty, real men are made in Canada. Yeah. Real men are made in Canada.
Well, in parts of Canada, not all of Canada.
Again, there's only like 8 of us. We just kind of switch it out, make it look like there's a lot more, even when there's
That's
not.
all right. Well, we just need an international coalition. All we need is a squad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
and a
true.
rowboat.
But yeah, so Warlord has joined us. Hello, my man. Hope that you're doing well. So today is New Comic Book Day, and my LCS, I was in and out. I think I was probably in and out in less than 60 seconds. That's what she said. And
yeah, only 6 inches.
no, I do okay. But my pick of the week, in case for those of you that are joined, the number's gone up. It's not quite 70, but there's some people here, and again, I appreciate it.
Sorry, I keep looking at my phone. Work is going ballistic all of a sudden.
Okay, my hot pick for this week, in case people that are joining us haven't checked out Two Cool Guys hot picks, was a book that I can't shut up about. DC versus Vampires. This is issue number 3. It's so much fun. And James Tynion IV hasn't done very many fun things in the last little while. And my LCS did not get the book in. In fact, he didn't get Action Comics either, which is a book I wanted to pick up because apparently there's a first appearance this week in War World featuring Superman versus Mongol. Anyways, yeah, so I was a little short on time. I couldn't try and visit any other comic shops, first world problems. And so I am without my own hot pick, but I can tell you, as sad as what I am, as sad as what I'm feeling, my wallet is happy. My wallet is very, very happy because my New Comic Book Day consists of 5 books, which might be a record.
Wow.
5 books. Yep. And it's just been that kind of day. After lunch, lunch was great. After lunch, it's just kind of snowballed, and here we are.
Hello.
I need a little caffeine. But oh, great. Great. Joe, I don't even have to say Joe don't spoil it. Joe doesn't spoil stuff, but yeah. What else can I say? If Joe's flavor is very similar, I find, to mine when it comes to books. We kind of feel the same way about things. That was I don't want to say it was legendary, but it was pretty damn good.
You could hear my eyes roll.
I could hear it. And Stephen C., hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, you are missing out. You're missing out.
Not really.
It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good.
I don't feel I'm missing out, so
yeah. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what you got, because yours is probably going to be way more exciting. Yours is probably going to be way more exciting
Okay.
than
Well,
what my haul was.
I have my Marvel and my DC this week. Plus, I have my
Oh,
DC
okay.
from last week
Oh,
because
okay.
my shop didn't have DC last week.
Right.
And didn't get it until later. So it's kind of a little bit of a blur to me which ones are which. So they're all in
Yeah.
here.
Just a sec, Rob. Just a sec. I see Tate's joined us. Rob, I never made you aware of this, but Tate, I just wanted to say thank you. Tate sent me a personal message after that opening that I did on my live stream, where I spoke about, if my father would be proud of me and what his thoughts would be and that kind of thing. And Tate took the time to send me a personal message. So Tate, I just want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It's that kind of thing where, I haven't had the opportunity to give you a fist bump or shake your hand, but when I get the opportunity, know that it's going to happen. So again, Tate, thank you very much for that. I greatly appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
All right. So we kick off the week, of course, with the franchise.
With the franchise. I like it.
And then the Stormbreaker's Timeless, I wouldn't have picked it up, but
Ooh, Miguel.
Miguel was on the cover. So
that's who's the artist? Is that Carmen? I can't make it out.
I don't know. It says Stormbreaker's Patrick.
Oh,
Gleason
it's Patrick Gleason. Okay.
Yeah, and it says Pat.
Okay. And it says Pat. Yeah. That is phenomenal.
So yeah, I couldn't pass that one up.
John picked up Human Target. Very good.
Bounty Hunter. Speaking of Human Target.
Yeah. well done, Mad Spidey. Hope that things are good for you on the other side of the world, my man. Thanks for joining us.
Firefly, which I'm guessing is about to come to an end here pretty soon, because I see the previews and stuff come several months out are listing all new Firefly. So I'm assuming that this title is finally going to be coming to an end now that they're like back on Earth and rebuilding Earth or something. Not to spoil it, if you haven't read it, we're thinking, gee, I'm going to get around to reading all the Firefly books. Well, it's gone very BSG on us. Battlestar Galactica.
One of my favorite shows of all time.
Legends of the Dark Knight. I know this one was from last week.
I like that silhouette in the moon on the cover there. That looks pretty good.
Detective Comics.
Yeah.
Aftermath. And we have the incentive variant.
Very cool. That's another book that my LCS did not have. Liber Mail.
The B cover for Harley Quinn.
Whose work is that? That's
Derek
awesome.
Chu. Derek Chu has done all the B covers for the Harley Quinn run thus far, which is great because the A cover is used to be the same artist who does the interior, which is difficult.
Yeah. Harley has a nice smile there.
Of course, the Jim Lee for Batman and Catwoman.
Well, Jim Lee hasn't done a cover in a while. Yeah, that's
not since cover 8.
Right.
This is cover 9.
Yep. I see where you're going with that.
He's been doing covers for Batman, Catwoman, and for Black and White.
But all right, things are about to get a little bit more interesting, Rob. Just a sec.
Crap.
It's Remy and Angel.
What's
Remy
going on,
Q,
everybody?
I think we got to do like the Remy Q, almost like the instead of the baby like he used to. We got to do it the baby like the Adam Cole from AEW.
I just want to say thank you, Remy, for being fully clothed, not being in your you might be in your washroom, but okay. I like that Angels grabbed the hold of the bowl and put the bowl back in the in the ranch.
I'll wait till she steps out and then.
How are you guys doing? Nice to see you.
How are you?
Good. Happy New Comic Book Day to everybody.
Happy New Comic Book Day. Very good. So I'm just going to let Rob continue on with his parade. Boom.
Yeah, I apparently picked up a second copy of Dark Knight.
Oh, you got 2 copies.
One must have been in my pull box, and I didn't realize it when I went and was looking at the shelves of the stuff that was shipped last week. But and then obviously Dick Richards here is thinking of Mark.
Ooh.
And
Hello. How come we
Exactly.
don't get a close up on that shot?
And there's the
Oh yeah.
incentive variant. And then we have Robin, number 9. And last, Robin's 2 of 6. Robin's Rally.
Did
That
you
doesn't
enjoy the
sound very
first
good.
issue then, Rob?
Actually, I haven't read it yet.
Oh, okay.
By your statement there, I'm assuming you didn't.
That's it for me.
But that's okay. You know what? I also saw a lot of people not like the Matrix movie, and I didn't hate it. So
Okay. Very good. Fam,
that's my strong endorsement. I
did you
didn't
guys
hate
get
it.
to hit your LCS today?
We found a new
new
place.
LCS.
Oh.
Yes, very exciting.
Is there a
there-
backstory?
So I spoke to the gentleman. Apparently, he has for a while been selling collectibles,
Yes.
and he was next door to a comic shop that
Flooded.
they just went under. The guy disappeared apparently, and he was like, everybody kept coming in. They were asking me for comics, and he said that he finally yes. Now it's a party. But he said that he finally was like, you know what? I'm going to start bringing in some books. And yes, I mean, he I think it's like recently he's been open. So I'm going to probably put a tour on the channel. I talked to him about that for a little bit. We actually picked up a grail for Angel, which we'll reveal on Thursday.
Okay.
We got Pops. I mean, and I think she got like, how many books did you get today? 30, 40? She got a ton of stuff. But we did get a couple newer books, I guess.
Okay.
So that's what I was going to show. I don't know
All right. Well, then
what week they're from, but
let's put you in the hot seat
I
and
guess
show us what you got,
I
fam.
guess they're new to us. You want
I
to?
think that we need to do a live head shaving of Remy. He doesn't
Hold on,
he has
hold
too
on.
much hair for us.
Before you start showing Remy, there's one thing that I need to know.
Do I have pants on? I do.
Okay, no, that's it.
Oh,
What?
he does.
How was the fettuccine?
He didn't get any.
I haven't had any.
Sorry,
I don't know, but just Nick's reaction is just
I haven't
like,
had any.
damn it.
But to be honest with you,
I made it yesterday.
I haven't had pasta in like 6 weeks. So I mean, I'm itching to try some for sure.
That's the only reason why I'm asking. I haven't had it also. So you and me are on the same.
Yeah. Oh, Nick, trust me.
I made
the
it
channel
yesterday,
launch,
and
I'm
I
there with you,
made-
baby. I'm
I
there.
made it yesterday, and I made Alfredo sauce, and then I made like a small portion for lunch, and then we were gonna have it for dinner, but I had to leave.
I didn't know that pasta was made from dough. I
Oh,
just thought it was. Like I
Come
thought
on,
it was
man.
like, I thought they had I thought like wheat. They like broke the end off and made bread, and then the stick was like pasta. I don't know. I didn't even know you could make it. Like to me, it was magic. I was like, what do you mean you're making it? And then she was talking about, oh, you make dough, and I was like, that's made out of dough. Like I didn't know it was a bread product or whatever. I don't. It still kind of blows my mind. I have no idea how that works. So
because he got me a pasta maker for Christmas.
yeah, I was like, she wanted pasta maker. I was like, all right, good luck. I thought it was just like I just thought that was something magical that they made in a factory.
Remy, come on. When you were a kid, you made spaghetti out of Play-Doh. So of course, adult spaghetti is made out of real dough.
I have no idea. I don't
Come
know.
on.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's like all that like now I got to bring Jim in. Like I'm sure Jim's like, what do you mean, Pa? You don't know where pasta comes from?
I didn't know people made it. I thought you just bought it.
It just came in a box. That's the only way it came.
Right.
Yeah, like,
And I've made
Remy was
ravioli
today
before.
years old when he
I've made
learned.
ravioli
yeah, she
before.
tells me this phantom story about how she made ravioli.
I made
Impossible.
butternut-
Nobody makes their own ravioli.
I made butternut squash ravioli.
How do you make ravioli?
Like
The-
Like a little
The
pocket?
entire country of
That's
Italy
what
just
they
fell over and died.
Come on, Remy.
Everybody, you make sauce. Okay, you can make your own meatballs,
Hello,
but pasta you just buy in a box and you put it in there. And she was like making it.
It's a lot
Anyways,
of work.
In Remy's defense, I'm used to just
buying in
putting
a
a bit of
box.
salt, a little bit of water in a pot, and grabbing this straw, putting it in, and then hey, 10 minutes later, I have spaghetti.
yeah.
There you go.
I just thought farmers scooped it up. I don't know what I thought. I don't know.
You plant little macaronis and you get
Technically, you're not
linguine.
wrong. I mean, they do start the
That's what we
process.
make here in Saskatchewan in Canada. We make pasta. We grow pasta out in the fields.
It grows on the trees. You just yeah.
Oh man.
You know what? I don't have to take this abuse.
No, you don't
You
have
know-
to, but you want to.
Oh,
So I did pick up the horrible
like love.
Hulk issue 2. We're gonna see. I picked up one. I think that came out last week. So
that's
Yeah.
kind of a terrible cover.
well,
Too.
it's- so far it's
Terrible
been a terrible
story.
story.
Terrible story too.
I picked up this thing again. I don't know what week this is from, but
This
today.
week, I think.
That's
This
today.
was-
it was new to me, and it looked pretty cool. So we'll see. And then
I picked up number 2 because y'all remember the lunch date.
yes, terrible number 1. We
It
picked up
wasn't.
horrible books. Like
it
we're
wasn't terrible.
we're
I didn't
grasping for
hate it.
straws that they're going to turn something good out of
I
this.
didn't hate the first one. It just was like, you know.
So Angel's wonderful description of this book. I never read the first one because I was like, that's a waste of time.
It's not. No, you cut me off with the lunch. They were having lunch together because they weren't supposed to be together. And King T'Challa is like, "What the heck?" And then all the people that were there started dying.
Rat.
And then I can show this one. This is one that we
Oh,
my
little
son
button.
wanted this. So
Little
Very
petite
cool.
action. Nice.
yep, that's it. Everything else is again. I think we're gonna wait to unveil. So
Thursday.
All right. So
Tomorrow?
your better half, Angel, you don't want to show a handful of the stuff that you picked up today? Doesn't have to be new. Doesn't have to be new.
I don't think you have it here, do you?
Oh, it's
You
right
got it
there.
over there. Okay.
Well,
Jay.
actually, I picked up 2 grails today because that one thing that I wanted.
Double Grail Day.
It's
Wow.
It's an X-Men book.
Oh.
Is it a big G or a little G Grail?
Right.
No, it's not big.
Is-
I also
is it
picked this up because I didn't have
There you go.
this.
Oh, very nice.
Such
I've
an
got.
awesome
I think I have all the other ones, but that.
I can show them the S thing.
I was gonna say you can't show all that.
Why not?
It'll
Well,
take
no.
forever. We don't have that much time.
Why?
We have lots of time.
I'm not allowed to go. I did really good.
I wasn't with
translate.
her.
Let
She
me
went to a
translate for
different
Remy
shop.
for
I
you.
wasn't with her. She came back with a giant bag, and I was like,
So- Here's the other thing, Chris. He was speaking in English
Oh.
instead of Canadian. What he was
Okay.
saying is that's our content.
Yeah.
"No, no." I'm not
So
talking about that.
you have the
So I
Return
got
of
this
Superman.
Matches Remy's hat.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it does. And I can't remember. This is the one where he comes back.
Yes.
Yeah, and the
Comes
new
back to
shop,
his mullet.
the shop that we found had a life-size cutout from Friday the 13th, and I was like,
Oh
man,
my
I
gosh, he's
gotta
like
get, I was like, I gotta get this thing.
he was drooling in the corner. Oh no, I'm just gonna show the Shazam real quick. I
Okay.
just picked up a bunch of stuff that's not really. It's not really anything fancy. And then I picked up.
Do you want to dig through the? You can come back to us. She's got to dig through her pile here. If we're gonna do all that,
Well, I'm just gonna show this one, and then I'm good. The Flash, the giant one. Jeremy's like, I can't believe they talked to you, but it's a really good deal, and I don't think the Flash gets enough love
Here.
because you tried running. Although I wish I could. I'm gonna show that one tomorrow.
Talk to Burke about Flash.
Aggressively relaxed and saying Kang has been hilarious lately. First, what he was about why Doom is loved the girl, then okay. I gave up on the miniseries of Kang, but I did pick up Timeless today. But
Get that big last panel, doesn't it?
yeah,
All I
Nick,
cared about was
my friend, sir.
Oh my gosh, the bear claw.
100% cover buy for me, baby.
How was your journey to your LCS?
Well, it was uneventful for new books because there was a diamond delay here in Dallas.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we might have them tomorrow. We might have them Friday, but who knows?
Miss So, thanks for joining us.
But I did get some stuff, and I have officially become
Boardroom certified.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm out of the loop. Mylard out of its mind.
Thanks to.
Oh,
Oh,
Mr. Alex.
Yep, I took part in his whatnot this past weekend. Actually, they're almost as fun as hanging out here with you guys.
Very
But
cool.
he brings a lot of energy, that guy. So,
Whoa.
He's dialed up to 11.
yeah, for sure. So what I bought
Gotta try
was
drink another 2 pots of coffee.
Okay.
House of Slaughter 1, some variant, but what I really saw that I really wanted was this.
Oh man, that's cool.
So
I've
this
never
is
seen that before, Nick.
2 of 5. It's some sketch, and I can't remember the artist. It's Ben something or other, but
Okay.
it was awesome, so I picked it up.
Just is that done just on like a backing board
Yeah,
or
just backing board.
okay.
Probably a local artist or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
For that half
Good
second,
call.
I thought it was a variant. My
But
man,
out,
Rod's joined us. Rod, I hope you're doing well.
Oh,
Hope your wife is doing well, Rod. Thanks for spending some
holy
time with us.
coconuts. So Mr. Alex threw this in.
Very nice.
He threw this in. And it was an awesome little package. But also, I got this in the mail today.
oh!
Wow.
I kind of
Wow.
want to start
They're
that.
doing every movie known to man for stray
Yeah,
dogs.
pretty much.
Have
Brain's a
you
hell of
read
a
it?
drug.
So this was Teeth. I haven't
Have
read
you
it
read
yet,
that?
but I've
Nick?
got I haven't read it yet.
Have you seen the movie Teeth?
I know what it's about. I have not seen it. But this one spoke to me for some reason. I also picked up the Squid Game one. And there's the Human Centipede one I also picked up.
Ooh. The trilogy that just keeps on giving. The Human Centipede.
This came in the mail today.
Claim.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. Second printing.
Blue label.
Very
That is a
nice.
Beautiful cover.
Speckity, spec, spec, spec.
I was actually on my way back home in New York, and I picked this up. And a little personal grail I picked up today at the LCS.
Ooh.
Cool.
Ooh.
Number one.
Exo Man of War, which is I have the complete run from this issue to the latest issue that came out,
What's that?
Who's it signed by?
signed by
Oh, Bob Layton.
I'm late.
Yeah. I'm sure you can get Jim Shooter on that as he's at every single con at every every city around North America.
Yeah.
Oh man. You
Double
just took
Yes.
me way back.
Double
What a
Dragon.
great game! I
Not
can't
only
wait to
not
return
only
it.
available for the NES but Game Boy too.
Game Boy.
Oh
too.
my gosh, I wanted a Game Boy so bad. I
Yep,
never
I
got
knew,
one.
I knew SCG. I knew SCG would appreciate it. I got a really good deal on it too. So
Nice.
That's awesome.
It's over. I don't know if you remember.
Yep. Awesome one. That was it for today.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing, my man. Angel, you ready?
Huh? What?
What are you showing?
I think I showed it all.
Huh? What?
Oh,
Okay.
I got this too, but this was mainly because I thought it
Come on,
was.
Angel.
I don't know. I just thought the cover was cool, and I thought maybe somebody would like it. Jughead, the Hunger.
Oh, that's actually a real good storyline.
That's not Archie and Jughead, is it?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Where
And
he
for
becomes a
90
werewolf,
for 90
I believe.
cents,
Yeah.
I couldn't beat it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's.
That's it.
Is that it? Is that all I'm showing? Because the rest is like a run. We don't have time for that.
Ain't nobody
Oh,
got
and then
time for that.
Supergirl.
Oh.
DC. It was American Honda Presents, because I thought it was funny. It was in cooperation with the U.S. Department of Transportation and National Safety Belt Campaign.
There you go.
Nothing says driving safety like Supergirl.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm pretty sure if you see her on the street, you're going to slam on brakes.
Yeah. She's like, I'm tired of saving people. Wear your seatbelt, people.
Wear your seatbelt.
If I saw any woman flying over my head wearing a skirt, I'd
I'd be dropping pretty quick. Yeah, that's funny.
Jim, my man, how was your journey to your LCS?
It was fine. I
It's
bought some
fine.
stuff, and if you want to see it, it's on a video on YouTube that I just downloaded.
Did you download it
also
or did
got-
you upload or did you upload it?
Or uploaded, whatever. I loaded. I also got an AOK from this
Oh,
guy.
from Sam. Very
So
cool.
I opened and put that on there as well. I will show one book though, because I just think it's unbelievable.
How do I tell
This
from
is
what?
the variant
Get this on back in.
of the Timeless.
That's
Wow.
Ivan Coelho.
Yeah, they had some good
I
ones.
don't know.
Man, I thought that was just beautiful. I don't normally buy two of the same type book, but
That was
you know,
mine,
Probably now.
Jim.
Yeah, I saw that one. I didn't like that one as much as I did the
How
Hulk.
could you not like Spider-Man 2099?
Shit. Well, I'm not gonna win
You're
that
dead
one.
to me now,
It's
Jim.
not hard. It's really not.
Jim, you're dead to me.
But I'd like to do a shameless plug. Every time I do a video,
Those are the only two that are.
it will be sponsored by somebody that I have their sticker. This one was sponsored by T. Rabbit's Comics.
Oh, Travis is a good guy.
Ooh.
Yes. The next one I do will be sponsored by this guy with wings. I don't know his name, but he has wings and he kicks his boot out. So he's my next sponsored video,
I got
and
it.
so on and so on.
$68.
Wow. How much do
So
they
if
cost?
you'd like to be on my video and sponsored, please send me something like a sticker.
The cost of a sticker.
The cost of a sticker.
All I know is that last one, I think he's a handsome guy. I like his haircut.
He is a handsome guy. I like him with the tighter beard. That big beard he had was,
Yeah, right.
was
I
you
kind of
know, it was, I don't know, it just didn't
Oh,
fit
reminds
him.
me.
He's just too sexy for such gruff. That's all I'm gonna say.
So you're saying he doesn't fit the lumbersexual?
You know, I'm gruffy. That's the way.
Gruff. I'd use many words to describe Nick. I don't know if gruff would be one of them.
Scruff McGruff.
only when the lights are out.
So
I love lumber sexual. I will use that from now on.
There you
lumbersexual.
go.
Oh, that was an old term. I didn't coin it. It's to describe any of the big bearded flannel wearing.
Not
knit cap
into that, but it has really.
with fancy work boots that they don't actually work in.
That's not my kind of lumberjack.
So my LCS basically failed to deliver on a bunch of DC books. I was in and out in just a handful of seconds. Walked in, took the bag, tapped the card. You said something about DC versus Vampires #3 not being in there. I thought I was gonna just start bawling right then because I was so excited to read it, but
Oh no!
I'm gonna have to go elsewhere. And yeah,
They
not
didn't
only
have
that, no,
or
it
they just didn't
arrive.
come in.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I didn't see that, Jim,
great.
because I have to go wait and watch your video.
That's right. Go watch the video.
Or you know what? I can just stream it off my live stream right now.
Do a live reaction.
But the Bermeo Detective Comics was not there. The Action Comics War World wasn't there. But I'll show you what I got. And for the first time in a very long time, I only ended up with 5 books, and my wallet is very happy, but I am not.
Oh,
But the book that was almost my hot pick this week, guys, was Stray Dogs #1. Again, this was bagged for me, so I didn't have a chance to go and try and find any of those cool variants or whatever. But yeah, they've basically done almost every movie poster that's ever been released at this point.
Mhm.
But yeah, this to me was the quiet surprise of 2021. The original Stray Dogs storyline, I thought it was terrific, and so yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Tony and Trish have come up with for the sequel series. Franchise, enough said. I'm hoping that Peter makes an appearance in this one, as the last issue, it was a Peter story, even though it was just kind of a little cheesy, like an 80s kind of comic book. I picked that one up.
Hey, have you been liking it since the new creative team came on?
There hasn't been any repeat. It's always like a different creative team every other week.
Hmm.
But I've been liking the stuff that Kelly Thompson did. Michael, my man, how are you?
Ooh.
I am great.
I feel like it's been forever. How are you? How are you? And how's your wife doing? Everything okay?
We're great. Yeah.
Okay, terrific. Glad to hear it. I'm just going to finish this up. Timeless #1. I think this is a terrific cover. I heard there's a first appearance in this book, so those of you that like playing the spec game, make sure you pick up a Timeless #1.
Yes. Yes.
Devil's Reign, 2 of 6.
Oh, it's nice.
I don't know what's kind of going on here, but I'm kind of hoping that's Ben Reilly, not Peter. But Taskmaster's showing this incarnation of Spider-Man, who's boss. And Mark's hot pick, ladies and gentlemen, was Swamp Thing Green Hell.
Oh,
Green
it's a
Hell.
TV book. What a surprise.
I'm laughing because you're like, oh, that looks cool. And I was like,
Is
that's
that
dumb.
issue 2?
This is issue 1
That's issue 1.
Okay, didn't that come out last week?
today.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I didn't pick it up because it was giant. Like, it was way too big.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not.
Yeah,
Sure.
I
Bought it on
have
the weekend.
a
the
psychological
girl,
issue.
the girl at the LCS really pushed for it, but I was like,
I
Well,
have a what is
I like
it?
Lemire and I
A
like
hang
Swamp
up
Thing.
on Swamp Thing.
That's
I
it.
have a hang up on
5
Swamp
books.
Thing. What is it? A trauma?
But yeah, Swamp Thing to me was actually really good this year. Ron V helmed the latest offering from Swamp Thing, so I'm hoping
Right.
that Lemire can carry on.
So I bought the trade of the Ron V one and read it while I was out of town visiting family. And then I liked it a lot because he explained the green a little more. You know, he went into in depth because I always wondered, like, they always talked about the green, but you never got an essence of it. So I left it with my brother. I gave it to him. I said, you should read this. This is good.
Hey,
But
Jim,
Swamp Thing as a whole is not my jam. So
Are you
I was like, I'm not paying $7.99 or whatever it was for something that I'm really not that deep into.
are you sure you want to give a review now and not just make a video about it and have us all watch it then?
Well, man, the Ron V book's been out for a while, you know. So
The one thing I can say, growing up as a teenager, I read Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, so I got
Yeah.
into the character that way. That to me, that's some of the best, non-superhero in a superhero world writing that I read. And to me, if anyone, obviously, I think the Killing Joke and the Watchmen are his best stuff. But
Yeah.
if you're an Alan Moore fan, I would always suggest you need to pick up his run on Swamp Thing. It's just terrific. The Swamp Thing 10 years ago, it was okay, but the Ron V, basically, to me, if I were to describe it to someone that's not a DC fan, I would say it's kind of like being a Ghost Rider. It's a thing that just different people have gone through, and that's what DC has turned Swamp Thing into. And the cool thing about this Ron V Swamp Thing, the character that becomes Swamp Thing is a complete asshole. And,
he's not
he's not a likable guy, and the
No,
fact
he's
that the
not.
avatar of the green turns him into a better person.
Right.
So, but
That's
yeah.
true.
What I thought was good about it, though, just recapping that one, though, was it was like the action in it was amazing, and then the way that they showed it, like when he had the whole plane thing, and I think it was issue 1, like on the plane, I was like blown away by that because I just thought that was so cool the way that they depicted that.
Yeah, I liked it. I was a good read. I just don't, as the character as a whole has just never been one that I've gravitated to. So I'm like, I don't want to. I don't know. I didn't want to go too crazy and buy another one. Plus, you know what? If my brother picks it up and he reads it, he'll call me and be like, "You need to go get it, fool," something like that.
Mars, hoping you're doing well. Thanks for joining us, Michael. How was your journey to the LPS today? And is the one that you go to still in business?
I'm gonna plug real quick here. My shirt.
Phenomenal.
I look great in it.
You make that shirt look sexy.
You like how that logo's done, built for men like us, huh?
Yeah.
Put that shit on the back, on the billboard. don't need anything up front distracting from this. I mean, come on.
What's wrong with that?
So, Mike,
So
show us what you got.
I got a small bunch of my books from a news shop down the street.
Okay.
I'm in the process of switching my polls there. I actually went in there, maybe it was Monday, and I got that Swamp Thing. So they must have not known that was. They're getting used to being in comics, so they might have messed up on that one.
Books are here. Put 'em out.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the cover A, but I think I should have it at my regular shop, but I grabbed it while I could. Just
Rock City,
because I've been getting
300.
shorted so bad.
Which one is
I
that?
haven't seen that cover.
This is
What?
the connecting cover to second issue of Devil's Reign.
Oh, yeah.
I don't do cover Bs. I don't like it. And then Action Comics with Superman.
Superman?
Okay, so is that a Friends bit or is that your own thing? Because I could have swore I saw that on Friends the other day.
On what?
Friends. My wife is rewatching Friends, and there was a whole bit about Spider-Man.
So I have never watched Friends.
Good man.
I'm not trying to brag or anything. I
yes,
just
Oh,
haven't.
either have I. Yeah. So
But I've been doing that bit since like 1999. So
Okay.
that might predate Friends. That might not. I'm not sure. I don't know when that show got started.
Thank you, Morris.
But that is me trying to. Back when I was a Marvel guy, I would do that to drive my buddy Joe nuts, and it created a lot of fights. And he was a lot bigger than me. But I've been doing that for years. If somebody else thought of it too, I mean, it's not that hard. It's weird that Marvel separates words and DC never did. Firefly.
yeah.
Wastelanders, Star-Lord #1. My buddy
Interesting.
Ken just bought the complete book of art to this. Every
Wow.
page from Brent Peoples, and he's currently selling each page off on his Facebook page. But I did not. There was one page I saw this morning that I almost pulled the trigger on, but I had a really expensive month.
So Mars is saying yes, it was Friends, and that Chandler did the whole Spider-Man bit, and
Spider-Man
Phil's
is
Spider-Man.
done right though. The
Yeah,
type-
Spider-Man is pronounced Spider-Man, and let's party like it's 1999. And I think he stole it from you, Mike. Yeah.
That maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I came up with it on my own. I know that.
Okay. It doesn't predate Friends.
Probably not. I don't know what year that even ended. That might have been done by. This was the page I wanted to buy today.
Ooh.
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 Now, is
And,
that Sam Alexander Nova?
No, that's Richard Rider.
Richard Rider.
Yeah,
Good
he's
old
the one
Richard
that's
Rider.
friends with Peter Quill.
Got it.
Because they fought in the Annihilation Wars together.
Austin.
And the whole War of Kings thing. Timeless.
Austin.
Because that's how Nova died. He sealed himself in the Cancerverse,
In the Cancer verse.
and Peter Quill got to live. They've both kind of competed for Gamora too. But anyway, that
Michael,
was my
thanks for
mini
joining
haul.
us. That's your mini haul? Now, I know you got a piece of new art close by. You don't have no art close by, Mike?
What was that?
I thought you got a new piece of art, and is it
Oh,
close
no.
by?
Nope. I didn't. I wasn't the one that bought the Star-Lord stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I
No,
also
thought
got a
that you- I thought
calendar.
you-
Yeah, I
picked
got
up
it.
something before.
Yeah, if you want to see it, just check out Jim's video.
Yeah, check out my video.
He just downloaded it earlier.
He loaded.
Yeah,
it.
I came in
Honestly,
on that.
I wasn't sure if Chris was doing a show, and then I was like, "Well, he's not doing a show. I'm just going to do a video." That's what I did. I wasn't sure he was doing a show. You
If
know,
you want to see my haul, you can watch my video.
That's right.
wanna
You can
see
see
my
this.
what?
Look, there you go.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
That came in my mystery box that I had on the community chat. I could show you those. Those are cool.
Save up for that Boba Fett coming soon.
Wait. Y'all, here you go. This is for you and Rob. Spider-Man. I gave this away in a mystery box, and somehow it came back to me. I think this is the first time you see this guy, whatever. Right? Does that sound right?
That
Dr.
guy?
Faustus? I don't know why, but I think that's the first time he appears. And then this Spider-Man.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Make them big.
He doesn't like me anymore because I
We're-
wouldn't show any books.
We're getting a preview of a video here.
I'm all,
No. This was in a mystery box that we did for a chat in IG. It was for Christmas.
Did you see it? It's so beautiful.
David
I looked at that
Nakayama?
at C2E2, didn't I? It's beautiful.
What's beautiful?
The
The-
road.
The David Nakayama.
All right.
No, now you're gonna mess with me. Go ahead.
Don't steal his
No,
views.
This is it.
Hey guys, Digger Jim here. We get one view with the new video.
Dude.
Well, everyone go hit the like button.
Unsub.
Sam, the cover
Oh, it's Sam up
collector,
there.
and my pickups from New Comic Book Day. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below after we're done so I can get to know you, see what's going on. All right, so first up, Sam. Great guy in the community, sent me this awesome AOK. We're going to open up and see what it is. This is actually
What am I doing wrong?
the only
There we go.
second.
Stealing Jim's content?
I'm not stealing it. He said go watch it, so now I'm watching it.
I got a new microphone and a new camera.
Is it a Logitech camera?
Yeah, it is a Logitech camera. He did a good job of
Next step, new lighting.
beforehand. 922 or something like that.
That tape may be
Got
right.
the cover collector sticker.
I'm not even going to be that guy that just like
I have to get
fast forwards to all the
I
covers
have
and
to
then
make
I'm done with the video.
a brand label. Oh, you can? Now you're gonna offend me. I got to get somebody to make one. Thank you for being an awesome part of the comic book community that has welcomed me so graciously. Wishing you and yours, loved ones, a very happy 2021 holiday season. Isn't that nice? I like that. That's what this community is all about.
Sam's a good guy.
Sam is a good guy.
I gotta drive.
We will recycle this gem and I'll mail it for sure because we only got one planet. Look at that. 3 boards. Right on. And, oh, nice. He gave me Batman Damned.
Ooh.
That's sweet. I don't have this, so
As
I will
DJ
read
Link
it.
would say,
Thank
Batman.
you very much, Sam. You're awesome, and I appreciate it. All right. That was great. Oh, I also got these stickers as well. He's doing it up. This one's a little different. It's got a different color to it. I don't feel like you can hear me. I don't know what that is. But
What
that's pretty cool.
is that something on
I
my
pulled it
end
up on my
here?
phone, so
I can get it to focus. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out if it's my mic. Anyway, back with the new video. Stickers.
No, I'd imagine it's because
One of my sticker people that end up being I don't know. sponsored.
It's
I didn't
'cause
do
we're
that
sharing
today.
it?
I need to do that.
yeah.
Let's do that right now. Today's episode is
Sure. What do you have the
Sponsored
audio
by
level out on your?
T. Ravis. T. Ravis is another member of our comic book community that is awesome.
What's up?
I have bought mystery boxes from him.
Bye, y'all.
He
I gotta run. I gotta work.
Hi.
Later.
Later.
does a good mystery
Later.
Thanks for coming on, Angel.
claim
Of course,
sales.
anything.
For
the comic vet.
Jumps on with the Spine Tick guys. So
You're so nice.
if you haven't seen him on YouTube, I will leave his link down below and
Check out
his
tomorrow's show,
IG information. Today's episode is sponsored by T. Ravis. All right, let's get into the books. This is my haul for today's new comic book day. First up, Moon Knight number 6. I am behind on my new Moon Knight reading, which I'm ashamed to say.
Now that came out
because
last week
I
too,
know
right?
that I did not read number 5 from the other day. So this is the Native American variant, which I thought was pretty cool. That's all they had left at my store. So those are top 2 things I need to read up on.
God, what a sleeper! This guy sucks.
Yes. The Death of Dr.
Did Moon Knight
Strange,
number 6 come out
4.
last week?
I am digging this. I am so digging this.
Or
Yeah, I'm a week behind on a couple of things because I missed last week.
If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. He's gone to his enemy at this point, I guess get some help or something. Baron Mordo. So that ought to be interesting. Next up, A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance.
Yes, sir.
This is, I think, number 2. No, 3. It's number 3. This is a quick read. If you don't know, Rick Remender is not a lot of wordplay in here. It's he lets the art do the story, which is sometimes pretty good. Nightwing, which is awesome. I'm loving Nightwing. Let me look at that. That's a dope cover.
That's a dope cover.
87. These are the ones that were in my pool anyway. This is not in my pool, but I picked it up. Batman Detective 1046, The Aftermath. I just thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Apparently, that's the issue that takes Batman out of Gotham City.
Sure, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, it's about time.
The same thing twice. Okay. And we're going to do those last. These are the rest of my pool. Loving this. DC Vampires. If you haven't read this, go pick it up. It is absolutely sick. Oh my gosh.
Did you read it today, Jim?
I haven't read it yet.
Punches.
Okay. I know
I'm gonna
Pokemon
read it,
Joe
Spoil
said that he
but
read it.
Issue 2 was like, what? Deathstroke. Deathstroke Incorporated. I think somebody's trying to mess with Deathstroke and Black Canary, and that doesn't go over well. This is a book that was referred to me by the girl at the LCS, and I was skeptical at first, but I read it, and I never personally played the video games. I'm too old for that. I don't play video games. I kind of suck at it. So this is Watchdog Legion, but I read the comic, and issue 1 is.
Is that Watchdog sponsored by Legion of Comics, or?
Issue 2 today.
I know.
No. And then we have this book out, brand new, issue 1, Timeless with Kang. Kang's coming, people. He's gonna bring the heat and change the world. And I just thought this was an amazing cover. This is a variant of that same issue. I love it when they do the Hulk like this.
That's a fun cover.
That's just cool.
It's way better than that $20.99 stuff.
Also, picked up.
You gem.
I'm reading Batman the Imposter, but it's not in my poll, and I missed this issue number 3.
I'm just Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
And issue number 3. So I needed it as part of the story I'm reading.
Now I'm liking that a lot.
I have Silk number 1 from when it first, Silk number 1 came out. So I thought I'd pick up 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
Almost looks like Mr. Freeze, doesn't it, right there? And this is a sick number 5 cover. So I'm going to read that storyline and see how it goes. Catch up on that just to see how it goes. They also had these awesome calendars for 2022, which is pretty dope. So I grabbed 2 of those. Shh, don't tell anybody. Look at that, man. I think I'm going to take this to work. No, actually, I have one that I got for Christmas. So probably put it up in here somewhere in the comic room, in the digging room. Look at that cool Luke Cage. So if you didn't get one, I picked up 2, and you'd like to have one, let me know. You can DM me on Instagram, and I'll mail you one, because they had plenty. So I picked up 2. And that was everything that I got for New Comic Book Day, and the AOK from Sam. If you haven't subbed up Sam on YouTube, I'm going to put his link in the below. Again, this was sponsored by T. Ravis Comics. If you'd like to find he has some good bronze and sometimes he puts silver out there, but bronze and even newer ones that he sells. Please go check him out on Instagram. He's always selling something, and occasionally he sells stuff on YouTube with, I can't remember whose channel it is, but I want to say Trapster, but I'm not sure. Anyways, check him out. That's it for this week's episode of Digging. So, as always, I tell you at the end, keep digging. I'll see you on the next one. Yay! I got a view.
Everyone that's hanging out in the chat, I just put a link to that video. Please head over to Jim's channel, give him a subscribe, give him a thumbs up for that video. He's a cool cat, and he's very kind, and he's always spending some time on my channel. So, Jim, I appreciate that, my man.
Next week, I'm not doing a video. I'm just gonna come in and show up. I honestly, God, I swear to you, I thought you weren't doing anything. Okay. I was like, he's probably tired from his $500, sub giveaway. He says, I'm blowing off Wednesday. No, I don't know why I thought that.
I will always try to do Wednesday. Today, I actually had to go back to. Today was the first I went back to work after the Christmas little break, and it was. Again, this is a job that I've started in the last couple months, and I'm a supervisor there. And when I went into work today, basically all the leadership at the place where I work is still on vacation, except for this guy. So I went into work, and basically I had to run the entire show. And, I was late getting out of there, but I took a little bit of time to, quick, print up a thumbnail and all that kind of thing. But yeah, normally I'm, Tuesday, Wednesday in the chats with that all you guys are in, blasting information. Hey guys, just a heads up, tomorrow 6:30. But yeah, today was just one of those days where it started off nice, went really great, and then into the can afterwards. But here I am now with you guys. But yeah, Paul Rogers, thanks for joining me. Epic Prince, my man, hope that you're doing well. So, guys, before we talk about Mandalorian, what did you all think of the end of Hawkeye?
I'll be talking about that on Sidekick Talks Comics on Tuesday.
So,
watch the video.
I'm going to try and load up.
We'll all be joined by Jimmy the Don and Gary B.
Right.
I liked it.
Did you, Jim?
I mean, I hate it when they do that. It's like, boom! They pan the camera away, and you hear the gun, and you're just like, come on! That part drives me nuts, but I liked it overall. It was fun.
Okay. Chris, how you doing, my man? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Chip, hated it. Smiley face. I don't know how to take Chip.
He always says that about anything. Everything.
Hated it.
Everything.
I didn't hate it.
Like Men on Films. Hated it.
It wasn't. I thought the ending was kind of rushed, and I would have liked a little more.
Yeah.
So Mars is saying that she didn't like the Kingpin getting shot, but we don't know if the Kingpin got shot.
That's my point.
Happen? It happened in the books, though.
Yeah, he ended up getting Echo blinded the King for a while, right? But yeah, Steven just mentioned that. Yeah, he gets blinded. I overall thought it was okay to good. I don't like Kate Bishop as a character.
Yeah, you said that.
I thought she would grow on me. I thought her and the Yelena stuff was scripted right out of Step Brothers. Did we just become best friends? Yup.
I think
Like-
we did.
I think I've seen that before, done by two comedic, actors that did a real good job with it.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I didn't think it was great. I thought Kingpin, in my opinion, saved the series. For me at least.
For like
But-
5 minutes that he was in it?
Yeah.
That's how I felt about
That's how
it.
Darth Vader saved Rogue One.
Yeah. Well, Rogue One is the most war Star Wars movie. Never mind. Yeah,
Elena's
I like
growing on me.
D'Onofrio. I've always liked D'Onofrio, and when he showed up, it gave me hope that A, we're going to get the Punisher, B, we're going to get Luke Cage, C, we're going to get Jessica Jones. We may get Matt Murdock back in the costume.
And,
Iron
and,
Fist.
and B, he beat the crap out of your least favorite character.
Yeah.
I know he had a hard. He never put her down. He had problems beating up a teenage girl and putting her down for the count. I don't know how tough he is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure, you can take a car slamming into him at the side, but he doesn't seem too strong to me.
It's like Joe says, that woo-woo music.
Yeah.
Did anybody get the Hit Monkey reference in it?
No. Mike is saying that they're setting up for an Echo series.
Well, I don't know. There was some talk. I saw something about Hawkeye season 2.
Step Brothers. Yeah.
I didn't
So
get the
what
Hit
was-
Monkey, and I saw Hit
what was
Monkey.
the
What
Hit
was it?
Remember in Hit Monkey when he's getting fitted for his suit and they said Kingpin gets all of his clothes there?
Oh, that's
Wearing a Hawaiian shirt in the picture
right. That's right.
in Hit Monkey's tailor.
Right.
Because all
right.
of those tailored shirts are bulletproof, fireproof, stab proof.
Right.
Really?
Yes.
But apparently they're not Cadillac proof.
Well, what is?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, man.
But
Remy, what
yeah.
did you think of the show?
I mean, just a little Easter egg, but
Yeah,
it was kind of a reward for watching Hit Monkey.
You should be rewarded.
Oh, I liked Hit Monkey.
I liked it too.
I enjoyed editing Angel's review on it, and the 5 minutes that I watched. I mean, she's been trying to get me to watch it. She wants to talk about the ending, but nah, it just, yeah, I haven't.
Well, now
I
you
haven't
know.
hit-
Well, now you know.
like usually I watch shows at night, and I've been busy on so many what I think are much better reruns that I've already seen. I don't know. It didn't interest me at all. I hate it.
Hey, at
I
least
hate to
you're
say
being
that 'cause-
honest. Be honest, brother.
Well, so I mean, I'd like to watch it because it's part of the MCU, but
Right.
it just didn't. When I heard about it, I was like, eh.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I watched a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I'll catch this a couple years from now. I'll grab it, or whatever. Like I'll watch it eventually. Right now, no, it doesn't.
Nicholas, what was your hot take on it?
I enjoyed it, but I was severely disappointed about the use of the Swords Master.
Okay.
Like for him, I thought he was a great character. Like even going back to Better Call Saul, I thought he's a great actor who plays a great bad
Yep.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was just we used to call these people in New York because he's just like a dummy,
He's a jabroni.
like an idiot character. So
Mm.
I did like the
liked how
dynamic between,
indignant he was when he was like, "I would never work."
I did like the dynamic between Yelena and Kate. It was very stepbrotherish, but
Yeah.
I thought it was good. For what it was. If it gets rid of Jeremy Renner, I'm all for it.
Ooh,
Wow.
Okay.
I would say, the one thing I felt was really kind of odd about the whole thing was at the end, I'm watching these cosplayers be the backup or the LARPers be the backup.
Yeah.
They're all supposed to be firefighters and cops and first responders, and they're all acting like I don't know how to control people unless I go get into my LARPing outfit.
This is
What the
very
hell?
much true.
What?
Very true. Yeah.
It's just
These people actually do crowd control for a living.
I know. That's like, really? That's all of a sudden it's like, oh no, we're just like postal workers maybe.
Yeah.
But
So
you know,
I know the majority of you enjoy Star Wars. How excited are you for the book of Boba Fett?
I'll be talking about that on Tuesday on Sidekick Stuff. It started off nice, I thought.
Oh, you did watch it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I watched it this morning. I had it going while I was
Okay.
working, and you know, because obviously you don't want to spoil anything on it at this point for everybody. But you know, I thought it was a good starting episode to kind of move the story along, at the same time start to fill in some of the backstory that obviously we're missing. I think there's still more backstory that definitely to come to explain kind of the shifting retcon of his personality from the most ruthless bounty hunter in the galaxy to I'm going to rule through respect type of thing, right? So obviously there's going to be there's got to be some kind of change in how we've seen Boba played since the Mandalorian, where seems to have a code of honor and everything else versus how he was portrayed in the original trilogy. So I'm sure we'll find that here in some more of this backstory. It seems to be going that way. And, you know, it didn't blow me away quite the same as maybe the first episode of Mandalorian did. But then again,
different flavor.
It's different, and that's fine. It needs to be different. It shouldn't just be a Mandalorian, a different one. And I'm all up for some actual story if it's good.
So Chip hated it.
Well,
I didn't hate it, but it's not good.
So you've seen it, Mike? Spoiler free, Mike. So you did watch it?
Okay, I can go spoiler free by comparing it to another movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or to a movie. Does anybody? Came out many years ago. The movie Go.
Oh yeah.
Does anybody remember that? Okay.
Yeah,
when I watched that movie, I said, "Wow, Timothy Olyphant is like the most unconvincing drug dealer of all time," and Boba Fett is the most unconvincing mob boss of all time.
Timothy Olyphantastic, as Kevin Smith likes to call him.
That's right.
Well, I'm just saying, in the movie Go, he played like I would just assume that guy's a cop.
Right.
Listen,
that's why he was so good and Justified.
He knew afterwards that they gave him baby Tylenol instead of the ecstasy.
Right. See, Remy saw it. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, if you're expecting him to act like the Godfather and else, but he's definitely doesn't fit the usual crime boss mode, and that's exactly what
in that
he's saying. He's.
I don't want to give spoilers, but there's something that happens in it that just offends me.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Why do you want to become a mob boss? Because it's clearly not to make.
Yeah, I mean, there has to be some more explanation as to what they're going to do, and I'm hoping that's going to come out. If it doesn't, then I agree with you 100%. It becomes garbage. But if it continues, if the story is just starting off, and we get that as part of the continued to tell some of this backstory and everything else that goes along with the current stuff, then I'm fine with it. So that's why I say it's okay. It's a good start. But you know, it's at a crossroads after this episode, and it could either start to become really good, or it could start to go, what the hell?
And Miss. So I don't want to get it twisted. I like him as an actor. Justified and Deadwood are both awesome shows, but if you've seen the movie Go, he's the most unconvincing drug dealer of all time.
Right.
The fact that he was willing to front people he just met is a big fucking tipping point.
Gene, thanks for joining us. You're one of the few people that I know that can say that they didn't like The Mandalorian.
I'll eventually watch that as well. I tried to. I tried to.
So the book of Boba Fett's not on your radar?
We watched 15 minutes of that. I'm a big movie person. The shows, I miss a lot of that. So.
Remy, what do you watch? Like you said, you binge things you've already watched. What's a Remy watch list?
Yeah.
I don't know. Cops. No, I'm joking. I don't know.
Cops, reruns of Seinfeld.
I mostly watch everybody's channel. Digger Jim out here has a really good video that he released today. Typically what I
Check
watch.
that out.
Oh, is that one that was sponsored by T Ravis?
It's one that's sponsored by T Rabbits Comics.
Wow.
I did hear that he's getting sponsors now. So yeah,
Wow.
I'm really excited.
By
big time.
sponsors, you mean stickers.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
and
say
that
this
was
episode
sponsored
is
by
brought to
the
you
Panda
today.
Pack.
That's right. Screw you guys. That's the way we do it.
I love those panda stickers just because the last time I
They're
hung out
everywhere.
with him, he was handing them out all around the
Nick just
room,
pulls it
and he
out.
had just gotten them. And then at the end of the day, he's like, "Damn it, I'm out of stickers."
Of course, you're out of stickers. You throw 50 in each pack you send.
I heard
He was
Panda
giving,
goes-
kids stuff like just
I heard-
random people.
Panda
Hey, my
goes to
name's Panda.
parades to watch them and then throws his stickers at the people in the parade.
God,
Look at that.
So, John Tyler Christopher did a negative space of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Did y'all see
but
that?
it's not negative
Yes.
space.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Do you have
right?
it? Do you have it right there? Jim?
Is it out today? Yeah, it is, because the way
It's-
the white is
it's-
white.
It's not out until January 13th.
Yeah.
But that's not a
It's-
negative
FOMO.
space cover.
FOMO.
It's consistent with his stuff. It's
Yeah,
some
I don't-
colors thrown up on a white.
Yeah. And then there was another one, but I don't like it as much. But I think I'm going to get one for my buddy because I think he would like it.
And the OG Boba Fett stuff wasn't even white.
No.
Right.
Not even close. No.
Mm-mm.
Joe, reruns of Hawkeye will be this generation's Matlock. Nick, is the Book of Boba Fett on your radar?
Yeah, I was up early this morning to watch it.
Same.
Spoiler free.
Yeah, I can
What
do
did you
spoiler
think?
free. I mean, for me, and since the inception, since the cameo appearance of Boba Fett, that's been my guy. It answered a question I think we've all been wondering about for a long time. But for me, it wasn't a great episode. And the fact that they're having Tamura do his own fight scenes does not jive
Roscoe.
well with me. I don't like it's kind of like De Niro doing The Irishman. It's just old man fighting, and it's just as an old man,
we don't fight.
That's
We don't look
been
good.
running in my head all day because I read you wrote that in a group, and I agree a lot. There's just something about it too, and it messes up some timelines for me. And I'll go back to Mandalorian. I'm not going to talk about this. Him running around in Mandalorian looking like he does, which I get it. You've aged since Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to believe the Boba Fett from Empire to now has gone from that size to this size in like 8 years?
No.
10?
Well, this is between.
So this is right
Movies,
after Jedi.
It was sometime between Jedi and the new movies.
It's 1 year
So-
after Jedi is when Mandalorian started.
Oh, so Luke hasn't even gone to start his Jedi Academy.
Well, when we saw him in Mandalorian, he hadn't yet. He was just getting students together or whatever.
Right.
for the-
Right. So that's 1 year after Jedi. That's 8 years from Empire to just. So we're 9 years. In 9 years, this guy has let himself go harder than I have.
Well, in his defense,
Savage
he had-
reviews.
he
by
has
Beckerman.
been kind of in the belly of the beast out in the
So then
out
he
in the
should be
sun.
thick,
Yeah,
not
he
fatter.
should- he should-
You don't know how many of those sand people he ate.
true. My whole point is
Maybe he had to
helm-
eat his way out of that sarlacc. What do you know?
And I get it's a different actor that played him in.
Right.
In
Yeah, Bullock's really
Empire.
skinny now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
John.
really skinny now.
R.I.P.
But I want to say one other thing
Mr.
about
Bullock was a class act.
Hawkeye, and I'll leave this alone. But the fact that they did not use a boomerang arrow in the final episode was lost opportunity.
Seriously, they teased the hell out of that.
That was primed for that.
You know, totally like, yeah.
I did like watching them build the arrows, though. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was very
Yeah,
Pokemon.
it had that Pocan Joe moment. I'll give it that.
Right. I was pretty sure those were Pocan's hands doing it, and they just, never showed Jeremy Renner. They were like, bring in Joe now.
They would have had better music in the background if that was Joe.
That's true.
What's the most ridiculous arrow you've seen either Green Arrow or Hawkeye use over the years of comics?
Boxing glove.
I always thought the boxing glove was
Hawkeye used to have a helicopter arrow. That was an arrow that folded out into a little helicopter he could ride.
That's right. That's
And
right.
I would have liked to see that. So when he was in the tree, I was really rooting for him to pull out a helicopter arrow. And
I gotta think about the amount of thrust that engine, that little micro motor, has to be able to produce. The power source that it would require.
So speaking about the whole being stuck in the tree, the owl was actually based on a real event that happened in New York.
Yes.
It was an owl stuck in that tree.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did they get it out?
I remember the news coverage about that. The tree that they brought over from whatever country, and there was an owl in it. This was only a few years ago. It wasn't very, very long ago. But yeah, the boxing
Buzzsaw
arrow.
arrow was always a classic. 'Cause I always tried to figure out in my head, how is this working that there's a buzzsaw in the front of an arrow?
Yeah, right.
Never mind the aerodynamics aspect of any of this stuff, right? To be in the amount of intelligence to calculate a shot that would be accurate, taking into effect all the completely horrible aerodynamics and inaccuracies built into the way that arrow would fly,
while jumping backwards off a bridge that you just
without looking.
From.
Yeah, without looking. And firing 3 other arrows simultaneously at other targets.
Gene, make sure that you link me when you get your YouTube up and going. We'll I'll let some of these cool cats on the panel know that when you get your channel up and running, and we'll check it out, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll get you subbed up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the book of Boba Fett. I wouldn't say to the degree that I was with the Mandalorian. I think the world was a different time at that point compared to what it is right now. But I'm kind of with Mike on this one. I remember when he showed up, and I kind of thought, well, if you've been hanging out in the Zarlak, you've been eating a whole lot of like cheese. Like what happened there, man? You kind of beefed up and blew up.
Call yourself Star Wars fans. Come on. Can't you just blindly follow anything that they give you and embrace it like the love it is, as long as it's tied directly to the original trilogy?
Well, little known fact, there's actually an old country buffet at the bottom of the Sarlacc.
Well, that's
I understood that reference.
And I think the big difference too is then when the Mandalorian came out, we were hungry for content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Like I said, it was a different time, right?
Right. And now that this comes out, we have expectations.
Right.
I'm gonna sick my sister on all you guys. She's gonna beat the shit out of you for even suggesting that the thing isn't the greatest thing ever.
I'm done making fun of buffet fat.
Oh, I am sure my friend will call me probably either tonight or tomorrow and be like, "Did you watch it? Did you watch it? What do you think?" And I usually just go, just to hear him go on a rant, like, "Are you crazy?" Because he's hardcore.
And we'll be sure to watch that video of his reaction tomorrow, only on
one episode ends too early to pass judgment, in my opinion.
And I get that.
Yes.
We did have. Sorry.
No, Nick, go ahead.
We did have that wow moment at the beginning of The Mandalorian. We just didn't have that in this one.
Yeah. This is going completely different because we have to try to come back,
Thanks for joining
do a
us,
little
people.
retcon, do some back selling and backstory, and be interesting. I'm interested. I'm intrigued.
Is what's her name? The Asian lady in it?
Yep, Fennec Shan.
Yeah.
She's his left hand, right hand man.
Got it.
Yeah, I've got problems with her too.
I thought she was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know what she's doing over there. But anyways.
Yeah, she does both Marvel and Star Wars, and she'll
She's
kick your
got
ass.
no.
Yeah.
She's got no arc.
She was dead, and now she's not.
That's my problem.
Just like
with
Boba, he was dead, and now he's not. Come on.
I've also given anybody that watches Sopranos one hell of a layup there for me saying that she has no arc.
I thought you were gonna like reference 2.5 Men. she had a little arc. But anyways.
Oh, I didn't watch that show either.
Okay. Yeah, she was one of Charlie's flings.
Hmm.
But do you guys know
Wasn't
how
half
many
of
episodes
Hollywood.
we're getting for this?
6?
9, I think.
Oh.
Somewhere
Some
between 6 and
odd
9. Let's go with that.
So,
It's an
That would be
odd.
about right.
There might be 7 or 9.
Let's average it out at 8. There's gonna be 8.
It's gonna be 8. I was getting ready to say that, Remy. I think that's a good number.
Yeah.
100%. 8 for sure.
I'm sure someone in the
7
chat
episodes.
knows the correct answer.
7.
7 episodes.
It's just going to be a flurry of numbers in a
6
minute.
donkeys on the
According
panel. and nobody knows.
to the
7.
dark side of the force, it's 7.
It's 7. Okay.
Lucky number 7.
Joe. That lady had no arc and no jiggle sad.
Oh shoot! This took a turn. Thanks, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
she had no arc. But yeah, Gene. I was waiting for someone to say that, but yeah, I'm optimistic for it. I really like the creative team that handled the Mandalorian. What's his name? Dave
Filoni?
Filoni. Yeah. My attitude is kind of in Filoni we trust until we don't, and I think everyone would basically agree. The Mandalorian, it's been a home run each season. It pays quiet respect to the films, while it just carves out its own niche, and that's something that I took away from it. The whole cameo of Luke in the end was just icing on the cake. They didn't have to do it, but I thought it was well done. I didn't find that it was au fromage. It didn't turn out to be cheesy, and it was cool. And I'm hoping the Book of Boba Fett goes that way. But it's wait and see, because
I think you guys
we're
just
playing
had
with a character that I kind of feel they just want to exploit because of the pulp culture sovereignty that Boba Fett has. We're talking about a character that has minuscule minutes in a franchise, but someone that's held up there with the central characters of the film that were on the screen the entire time. To me, Boba Fett's just as popular as Luke or Vader.
He wants to, people have been asking for more. They want to know. So
I just hope that I hope this is just not a cash grab kind of thing.
Hey, Chris.
Whereas the Mandalorian was
only
not.
one thing I can say about
So
it.
you're saying that it may hurt the character more than help it?
I just hope it doesn't disappoint. The thing about Boba Fett to me is he is more than just one generation. It's not like my generation, like Thundercats.
Hey,
Fett
least
kind
it's
of
not
has
Kathleen
crossed over a
Kennedy.
few. Yeah, right. I don't want it to be the $6 million man kind of kid. Just lost to a generation. This guy, the Fett, crosses over a few generations. Like Family Guy, my God! Like almost every season pays an homage to the Fett. So I just hope that it's not a cash grab. That it's that it
They
does
have a
well.
story to tell.
Yeah, that's just not. Oh, the people at Disney want something to do with Boba Fett so they can sell a bunch of toys.
Well, that too. 100% that too.
But I
See
mean,
what
Boba Fett only ever existed to sell toys. So wouldn't that almost be apropos? Because he's always been a cash grab.
A what? What is apropos?
Oh, fuck off.
Arapaho. It's
I
an
don't read
Indian. The Arapaho Indian.
Appropriate. Wouldn't that be appropriate?
Apropos.
You got to be careful with your
I think it was
vernacular,
like,
Remy.
Didn't the rocket launcher thing used to shoot out, and then like
Just a prototype.
some kid choked on it, so
No.
they put it like on a
It
string
never went
or
that
some
far. It
It
crap.
never got that far.
The lawyers lawyered up.
That's all just.
Somebody shot his eye out.
It was
Mama
a,
Cass choked on
so-
a hand sandwich.
it was a different toy that somebody choked on, and because of that, the Boba Fett toy in prototype stage was nixed, and then they had a couple different variations that they tried to go to before
I'm
they
going with
just made it
some
fixed.
idiot choked on it.
It choked on a Battlestar
I put
Galactica
my
torpedo
rockets
fired
in
out
a
of
toaster
out of
and
a
would
Viper,
pop them up. And have
Right,
that
out
shit
of a
shoot
Viper. I used to have that Viper.
as did I.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just
You
saying,
lift
in
up the little
Empire,
cockpit, little
Boba
guy
Fett
goes in
did
it.
what?
Yeah, and the
A little bit of
Cylons popping
stuff.
out.
He wasn't that cool. The toy is awesome.
Well, man, if you read all that other stuff, you can also see what are you doing?
I don't know.
Sorry, dog just comes running straight up to me like,
But in Filoni, I trust. I hope that it's terrific because everything that the man has delivered so far with Jon Favreau has been terrific. It's just listening to you guys and your guarded optimism kind of makes me think, okay,
Well, I think
know-
I think Favreau wrote this one,
okay,
and Rodriguez directed it. I don't think Filoni had anything to do with
Rodriguez
this one,
directed. Yep,
okay.
so.
I know that.
But if Filoni gets his hands on it and he can do what he did with Darth Maul in the cartoons for
Yep.
Boba Fett, I'm all for it.
Okay, I would agree.
Yeah, I don't think they sell
that's a
toys
series I
to
wanna
kids
see.
anymore, Joe. I think they sell toys to like people our age.
Chip buys them all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Chip's got them all.
Yeah, whenever I go in the toy section, I always see men fighting with each other in front of the Hot Wheels. So, what's that got to say about kids playing with toys?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop off. It was a pleasure hanging out. Thank you very much. Always great to talk to you guys.
Nick, it was a pleasure. Thanks for coming on. I'm going to shut it down, guys. We're at the
I'll
hour and a
leave
half
with
mark.
Nick, too.
But,
I gotta go watch Jim's video.
Me too.
but yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys coming on. Happy New Comic Book Day to you guys, and let's just leave it at that. We'll see you all soon.
Love you, chat.
All right. See ya.
See you Saturday on Slab Hub with Chris.
And Rob.
Plugs.